So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. Tuesday evening antics. We've got quite a bit to talk about. Arsenal started the best they have ever started after 10 games ever in their history in the top flight. Man
Oh, really?
United, yeah, bro. Man
Oh, shit.
United obviously drew with Newcastle. And
Yeah.
yeah, not a lot to talk about in that game, but we'll cover a bit of it. And there's only one place to start, and that's your backdrop. One of the goats of the game finally gets recognition for being one of the goats of the game. What did you make of that, man? I've seen a lot of fallout from it. People crying about certain positions, certain players, but I think the one
What were
position
they
that matters
saying?
is number one. People are crying that De Bruyne came second or third, and he had less GA than Bruno, and he didn't even get in the top 20 or something. I don't know, some rubbish. People are moaning that Saka finished 8th or something in the young one, and he had more
Well, who else
GA.
was in it? Let's get the list up
Gavi,
of the top
yeah,
10. Let's get the
chat
list of the
it
top
in.
10 of the Ballon d'Or and the top 10 of the young one.
Whack it in the chat, people. Whack it in the
And
chat.
then,
Top
and then
10.
we can have a look at butchers because I haven't seen
I think Gavi won the young player. I may
he
be
did,
wrong.
bro. Fuck that guy though. I don't rate him. I can't believe it. I thought that was a travesty. I can't lie, bro. That guy, I don't know how he won it. I don't know.
That's
I
a
don't know.
Barca, bro. Barca tax.
But that's exactly what it is, bro. It's that Barca Academy tax, bro. The guy is average, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? If he was fucking English, no one would care. That's it. No one would give a shit, bro. He's not that good. Like from what Barcelona have produced as a football club, he's nowhere near it, bruv. He's miles off a Barcelona player. If you saw him playing for another club, you wouldn't look at him and say, "Oh, he's a Barcelona player." Fuck that
Man
guy.
said the Getafe Gravison.
Yeah, bruv. I can't believe he won that.
Some of the players that are in it, people are putting them in. Camavinga, Jude Bellingham,
Bruv, Jude
Foden.
Bellingham's out here scoring goals in the Champions League and that, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I think he bagged against City, I think, last season.
Musiala, he's in there.
Musiala as well, yeah, bruv. Musiala shits on him as well. Bruv, there's a few, man. Do you know what I mean? But what's the age group?
I have no idea. To be honest with you, bro, yeah.
Is it under 21s? Is it under 23?
I didn't even know it was the final standings last night. I didn't even know until somebody sent me a picture of Benzema holding the ball. I didn't even know. But the funny thing is like we've seen this competition or tournament, whatever. Well, it's not a tournament, but it's a popularity contest. Yeah, that's all it is, bro. I've seen it, and I'll be honest, I stopped taking it seriously when Pavel Nedved won it over Thierry Henry. Yeah, because that season Nedved was a baller. Don't get it twisted. Yeah,
Nedved was elite of the elite.
It was unreal. But that season, for 2 years straight, Thierry Henry should have won it. Ronaldinho beat him 1 year. Fair enough. I can old man's up and say, cool. Nedved beating him the following year. Nah, I weren't having that.
Yeah, but notoriously, the Premier League has not been respected in the Ballon d'Or. It hasn't. CR7 was the only Premier League player to win it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He was the only one. Because they don't respect the Prem, bruv. Like, they never do. It's always been that. If you play in the Premier League, you can't win it. You have to play for Real Madrid or Barca, really, most of the time to win that. It's always kind of been like that.
Yeah. Like Josh says, it's political. Yeah, that season, I think Henry, he had about 20 assists or 30 goals, man, and Nedved beat him. Yeah, and he was the best player on the planet at that point. Yeah, from 02 to 04, he was the best player on the planet, man.
Yeah.
Like completely. But that's when I stopped taking it seriously. Like, but yeah, there's there's the top standings. Gavi first, then Camavinga, Musiala, Jude Bellingham, Nuno Mendes from PSG came 5th, but Saka came 8th, and people are losing their shit over it.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, like cool, Nuno Mendes and Bellingham 4th, Musiala.
Where was Foden? Is Foden too old?
Foden's too old. I think Foden's a year too old for that. I think Foden's 22. But why is Pedri not there?
That's what I'm saying. It's weird, isn't it? It is proper weird. Yeah, where's Pedri? Let me see if I can get the full standings up. Smash the like to the channel, people, and to rants while I'm doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, Foden's 22. So what if he won it last time? Does that mean that he can't do it? He can't enter again? Is that what you mean?
I don't know,
So
mate.
it doesn't matter if he's already won it. Like Messi's got like fucking 500 Ballon d'Ors, bruv. So why can't Pedri win the next one?
Do you know what I'm saying? Right, here we go. So, I know that's the main one. Right, Sadio Mane came second. Wow. Karim Benzema, then Mane, then De Bruyne, Lewandowski, Mohamed Salah fifth.
Mane
came second.
Then De Bruyne. Hey, what's going on here, bruv? What's going on here? Bro, what are these men smoking? The fuck? See what I mean? I told you, man, football's in trouble, you know.
Bro, Erling Haaland came 10th.
Mane, De Bruyne, Salah in the top 5 of the Ballon d'Or. Hey, football's dying, bruv. Oh my days.
Son came 11th.
I don't care if he won the AFCON, blood. Someone need to send a fucking meteor, blood, for this.
Yeah, he didn't win it on his own, did he? Let's be real.
This is ridiculous. What am I hearing?
Oh, yeah, Son came 11th, Mahrez 12th. Sebastian Haller came 13th. Have I missed something?
Mahrez 12th. For what, bruv? These men are running out of footballers now.
Bro, Fabinho 14th. Fabinho finished above Casemiro, who finished 17th. Virgil van Dijk 16th.
Bro,
Ronaldo,
the same Mahrez, yeah, that bruv. Bottled the
days,
penalties to clinch the league title, bottled all these things. How the fuck is Mahrez there, bruv? How is Haller there? Like, bro, what am I hearing?
The only reason I think Mahrez is there is he was their top goal scorer for City. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I think. What does that do? Man City won the Team of the Year award. How is that even possible? Man, Real Madrid won the league and the Champions League. Bro, the list is clapped. I can't lie, yeah. Real talk, yeah. This list is mad, right? Trent finished 22nd. He finished above Phil Foden and above Joshua Kimmich. Who else is on this list? Darwin Núñez finished 25th.
Bruv, this award is a joke, blood. And this is exactly why.
The underwear model finished 20th.
Hold on. So how could he finish 20th, but Messi was like nowhere
80 something? Yeah, mad. Bro, Son and Mahrez finished 11th and 12th.
See, Sebastian Haller 13th. Man said Son 11th. Son finished above Messi and Neymar.
Where is Neymar on this list? Where's Neymar? Neymar's not on the list. Where's
Neymar? He didn't get nominated, bruv. No nominations, bruv.
Well, no. Where's Neymar?
Fuck knows, bro. Listen,
bro, real talk. He ain't on the list.
I'm tired, bro. I got a headache. This is nonsense.
Hang on. Kylian Mbappe finished 6th, yeah? Courtois 7th. Vinicius 8th. Wait, big up Modders, man. Modric finished 9th. he's managed to sneak his way in there amongst frauds. He fucking should be hiding that, to be fair.
Some joke thing.
It is, mate. I can't lie. Mate, why is Neymar?
Real Madrid won the league and the Champions League, and Fabinho finished ahead of Casemiro. Fabinho sits on the bench for Casemiro for Brazil.
That's mad. That is fucking mad. Bro, what has Sebastian Haller done to finish 13th? I can't lie. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. But he did get ill, I think. I think he got ill or something like that. So I don't know, blood. Is that get well soon tax or something? I don't know, blood. But
I can't believe Neymar's not in that list. Real talk, mate. That's mad.
I don't know, bro. Shit's crazy, man.
Where's the kids one? I want to see the kids list. The under 21s. Let me see if I can find it.
Fuck me, bro. Listen.
Why can't I find the kids list? If somebody can find a link for it, I can't find it. But yeah, that's mad. But yeah, the only position they actually got right was the winner, because he fully deserved to win it. Let's be real.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's such a sick player, man. I think he bagged 50 goals last season as well. 50
Different
and 56, and won the biggest 2 honors. But yeah, man, he's going to go down as one of the legends for sure, mate. There's not many of them,
bro. But this is what I'm saying. I think this will it will end a lot of debates, because for me, he's one of the best strikers ever in it, and it's one of them things where, like, he's another one, just like Neymar. He's very unlucky to be playing in an era where it's about numbers and it's about popularity. Do you know what I mean? Like, football fans stand footballers now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it never used to be the case, bro. Ronaldo and Messi's followings, yeah, have just become so big and they've become so powerful that other players are getting disrespected all the time, bro. Like, when I was growing up, yeah, like, you could just love loads of footballers at once, and it wasn't, yo, but he's better than him and he's better than him. It wasn't that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I grew up, I got to watch Zidane and Ronaldinho. I never once saw them compared in my life when they were both playing. I never once saw them compared. It wasn't a competition. It was just that you just acknowledged that they were two of the greatest footballers, and that was it. Do you know what I mean? There was no comparisons. And now it's like, if you're not a Messi stan or a fucking Ronaldo stan, and now soon Mbappe is gonna have his little fucking stands and whatnot. Like, do you know what I mean, bruv? And then this is where football's gone now, because Karim Benzema, yeah, had to play most of his career in an era where people were sucking off Ronaldo blood, and he was on the same team as him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. And then the same will go for Neymar. He played a lot of times with Messi, and then ended up leaving, try and forge an identity for himself. Do you know what I'm saying? But, bro, the power of Messi, wherever he goes, he's going to be the main guy until he retires, bro. And when you're playing in an era with two players, with the brand the size of them, these guys have brands bigger than football clubs, big, almost as bigger than the sport itself. Like, these guys transcend the sport. Like, you can't compete with these guys, bro. Like, it don't matter how good you are, you'll never be better than them.
They probably make the top ones. Yeah, they probably make more money out of their brands than they do playing football.
Of course they do, bro. These men don't spend their football. They don't spend their football money, bro. These men live off sponsorship money. They don't spend their wages. Their wages will go straight into an account. They'll never see that shit.
Yeah, fact.
They'll never see that.
Yeah, bro, I'm baffed. I didn't even know it was being done because I was that disinterested with it. But now I've seen that list, mate. That list is insane. I can't lie. I can see why people are losing their shit. Yeah,
man, KDB in the top 5 of the Ballon d'Or for what, bruv? Do you know
bro,
what I mean?
I like KDB, but he ain't top 5 best player in the world. No chance.
Oh, no fucking chance. The geezer don't even run. I don't like what man talking about. Like, I don't understand, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, man watched him the other night against Liverpool, awful. And he's like that in most of the games that mean something for City. Just awful, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's why I was surprised to see Mahrez there as well. It's just like, what are you doing?
Son, Van Dijk.
Like Son, bruv. Son's never played a big game in his life, bro. What he's actually, maybe he has. He's played one Champions League final. That's it.
And didn't do anything.
Bro, he's done nothing, bro.
Didn't do anything in that either.
Come on, bruv. Like, what are you talking about? How's that guy there? That don't make no sense. Like, why is he there? Because he scored what? Because he scored loads of goals in the Prem. So what? That doesn't mean you should be in the Ballon d'Or shout.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, there's players in that list, yeah, that you just look at and you just think, really? Why? How?
Yeah.
How is it's baffling. Like Sadio Mane, yeah, decent player and all that, but was he the second best player in the world for the last 12 months?
No.
No way.
Do you know what I mean? No,
bro, it's mad. It is actually mad.
I don't get
loads of goals to finish fourth, Son. Exactly. Listen, Son finished fourth in the Premier League.
But this is the thing, and this is why I don't like these people's logic, because here's the logic now with Ballon d'Ors. Usually, how the Ballon d'Or logic works is, yeah, if your country wins the World Cup, then you win it, innit? Because that's why Cannavaro won it.
Facts, yeah.
That year that he won it. So it's the trophy logic thing. That's how the Ballon d'Or.
That's why Jorginho, because of all the trophies
he won. He won the best awards thing and all that. Like, yeah. So that's the trophy logic. So with that in mind, yeah, Son scored all them goals, yeah, but he didn't win shit. So why the fuck is he there? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, wouldn't the people that won shit be higher up? Like, because where's the likes of like the Rodris and all those kind of players? It's like you can't pick and choose when like scoring goals matters and when it doesn't, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That don't make no sense to me. Like, you can't pick and choose when individual achievements matter and then it's team achievements. It ever has to be both, or you need to specify, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, respectfully, what Sadio Mane last season was at Liverpool, right? So yeah, he won. What did he? He won a couple of trophies actually. I think Liverpool won two cups,
a League Cup and an FA Cup.
Yeah. Okay. and
lost the Champions League final.
Lost the Champions League final, but he won the AFCON as well, didn't he? Yeah. So cool.
So you could say on trophy basis.
So you could say on trophies, Sadio Mane, you can put him second based on the fact that he won 3 trophies, 1 international trophy, 2 trophies. That actually stands up. That actually stands up if you use the trophy logic. Do you know what I mean? The Mo Salah thing, again, top scorer in one of the top scorers in the Prem, 1, 2 trophies. Trophy logic stands up. Do you know what I mean? If you just look at it like that, if we go through it like that, do you know what I mean? Then we can say, all right, cool. Do you know what I mean? City won what? Just the Premier League, yeah?
Yeah.
Just the Premier League.
Bro, they got voted the best team of that year, of the last 12 months.
So, all right, cool. So City only won the Premier League. Kevin De Bruyne come third. Why? Why?
Makes no sense.
He won 1 trophy. He wasn't the top scorer. So why is he third? If you want to use trophy logic. And then also, why is Son above someone like Rodri who won the Premier League? So it's like the logic don't make sense, bruv. It's almost like these men are just kind of doing madness, bro. Doesn't make sense. And this is what I say with Kevin De Bruyne.
Erling Haaland finished 10th. What did he win last season? Nothing,
bro.
I don't think they won a trophy.
Nothing, bro.
And then Son won nothing. Mahrez won the league. Sebastian Haller, Ajax obviously won the league, so he won that. I don't know if they won the other cups or anything. Yeah, Fabinho, Leao, 14th. They won the league. Dusan Vlahovic
14th though.
Bro, Dusan Vlahovic finished 17th, level with Luis Diaz. Right. It makes no sense.
Bruv, it's the sexy name text, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because I said that about KDB, yeah? No matter how bad he plays, yeah? He'll get into every team of the year, every team of the season, everything. He's got amazing PR, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Amazing PR. Do you know what I mean? Like, man, talk about City lost to, it was Real Madrid they lost to. I remember watching Kevin De Bruyne in both legs and he was awful. I think one of the legs I was screaming for him to be subbed off.
Yeah.
If not both.
Both legs he was shocking.
Both legs. Yeah, both legs. Do you know what I mean? And I remember one time I wanted him taken off and he got taken off and then City scored, I believe, in one of the legs. He was awful.
Yeah, it's mad. I mean? And then you've got Trent above Kimmich and players like that and Foden and bro, it makes no sense to me. João Cancelo finished 25th. Like Rudiger joint 25th. Like Bernardo Silva 22nd. Harry Kane 21st. Like this is the same Harry Kane, by the way, who disappeared for until Christmas because he wanted to move to City.
Exactly. And one fuck all. That's what I mean. The thing's mad.
My man said Rodri's got no social media, so it all makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. It's true though. 100%. It's a popularity thing. That the list don't make no sense, bro. I'll be completely honest. It makes 0 sense, bro. Like, but this is what it is. When you take it for what it actually is, yeah, a popularity contest. Like to the point where they even scrapped it the one year that Messi and Ronaldo weren't gonna win it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was Lewandowski's year, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like they just scrapped it because they thought, oh, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? They probably thought, oh, Lewandowski ain't got the sauce like Benzema, like it wouldn't have hit the same, you know, like that. So they said, oh, just scrap it. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It'd be pointless doing it this year. We'll just do it again next year.
That's it. Like, oh, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Let it marinate for another year. Do you know what I mean? No, unbelievable.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? It is actually mad, man. Yeah, Darwin Núñez 25th. How the fuck is he the 25th best footballer in the world? It's mad. It is actually mad. When you put it like that, it is mad. Bro, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. But yeah, bro, I gave up on that competition when Henry didn't win it at all. Yeah, and he was the best player on the planet for 2 or 3 years in a row.
Man said CR7 20th in the Ballon d'Or, bruv. Man's finished, bruv. Like, how?
And I've seen people today saying, oh, look at that, a 37-year-old finished 20th in the world. Yeah? Well, hold on a minute. Modric is the same age and he finished 9th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's mad.
The maths is not mathingly. It's
Bro,
not
the fact
mathing.
that Neymar is not even in the top 10 or top 20, he's not even in the top 25.
But neither is Messi, I don't think.
No, Messi finished way down. I think he finished like top 50 or something. I'm not even trying to chat. No, he didn't even finish in the top 40 odd, mate. I don't think.
Neymar and Messi finished below Noodles, bruv. Do you know how mad that is? Do you know how mad that is? As long as Messi still plays football, he has to finish in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or. As long as he still has boots, bruv.
Fact.
As long as he still has boots on his feet, he's in the top 10. Period. Period. Like, that's it. Like, I can't believe this.
Mate, it's
the man said Messi scraping the top 100 and that. Scraping and that.
Mate, it's mad. Yeah, like, I agree with you. Messi's the GOAT, man. Messi was 48th. Oh, my days. 48th best player on the planet. Are you for real? I'm with you. As long as he can run and he can get on the football pitch every week, mate, he's got to be
even if he can't run, bruv, just get him the ball, bruv. He puts it where he wants. You know, like that. Even a Messi that can't run is dangerous, bro.
Mad, isn't it? Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I can't lie. Yeah, it's mad.
It's wild, bro. But that's it. You just have to take it for what it is.
Man said, who's voting for this? I don't know. Who does vote for this? Is it players? Is it player voted? Or is it PR? Like, do the fans?
I think it's the media, bro. I think the media get a vote. I feel like it's like a media. It's a media thing.
It's crazy. I mean?
Because I remember like certain influencers and that were saying that they might get a vote and shit like that. I think it's a media thing. Yeah, journalists.
Oh my
journalists. You see what I mean? Football's in trouble if these bumberholes, are journalists, and they're voting for these man, bro. Football's in trouble because it's in the hands of these cretins, blood.
They're not even journos, they're puppets, bro. They're club puppets. They're not
100%.
Journalists. A journalist is supposed to challenge someone to get the answer that the public want. Yeah, these people are just yes men for the club. Happens at every 100%. Club. Your club, my club, any other top team on the planet. They're sitting there, yes. Okay, 3 bags full, you taste lovely. Okay, let's move on to the next question then. We see it in our press conferences every week. Yeah, they ask Arteta a question. He gives the answer in a political way that don't answer the question. Yeah, and then they never challenge him on that. They just move straight to the next journo. That is not a journalist. Yeah, that is just a yes man for the club.
Yep.
Yeah, like man like David Ornstein voting for Ballon d'Or. Jesus Christ, we are banging trouble.
Bro, trust me.
It's mad. It is actually mad. It's voted for by the journos from the top 100 nations. Oh my days.
That's mad.
Oh my God. Watson, Benj, and Wheatley and all that lot of voting. Oh my God, we're banging trouble. We are banging trouble, bro. It's mad. Anyway, fuck the Ballon d'Or. Big up to everyone watching. We're over 1,000, man. Make sure you smash the likes up. We're not even on 200. You lot are moving like the Ballon d'Or votes. Like, come on, sort it out. Sub to Rance's link is in the title. And the Twitch I'm going to put in the chat in a second. My TikTok, I've joined the Nonce platform.
So my days. Lee's on TikTok. It's mad in the dunya,
I must start doing some dances and that. Do you know what I mean?
You're about to boil piss in there, bro. Lee on TikTok, bro.
It's already started. Oh, yeah, you're a closet Spurs fan. Get off of this platform. It was quiet without you.
Oh, Lord. The thing is, we get clipped and put on there anyway, so it might as well be on there now.
That's why I went on there every single day. Bro, when my daughter sent me a video of me on TikTok last week, I was like, nah, I'm going on there and doing it myself.
Yeah, that's like,
my daughter has seen me on TikTok. Nah, that's enough. I'm doing it myself.
Yeah, facts.
Mad. I've just had a nice massage, nice haircut and all that. I had a lovely fucking massage, lovely Argentinian woman. I feel loose, so I might do some dancing later. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about Arsenal, man. Best start to a season in their history after 10 games, 9 wins. Absolutely mad, bro. That game was a shambles from start to finish. VAR had a power cut. The ref apparently lost his mic to VAR because of that power cut, obviously. The game was suspended for 40 minutes after 1 minute of kickoff. And it probably should have just stayed suspended because it was a shambles. Leeds United probably should have won by 2 or 3 goals. We were absolutely crap. And then I've done a couple of bits about Gabriel, the bozo. And all I keep getting is, but he had 90% pass accuracy, he won all of his duels, and he got 3 tackles in the game. He was our best defender. Okay, mate, Did you see? I remember I texted you right at the end, and I said it got overturned. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think? Did you think that was a red card?
Why did they not give the red? Did they say it was offside before or something like that?
No, Bamford clattered him.
Yeah.
So he's gone down. As he's gone down, he's flicked his leg, kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like
It's a
Vieira
red
did
card.
against someone.
It's a red card based on what we've seen other people
Intent.
get sent off for. Of course.
The
Do you know what I
intent's there,
mean? But Jesus fucking kicked Lissandro in our game as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And like nothing happened, but that's because Lissandro never fell over and made a meal of it. But bro, based on what we've seen happen, it's a red. Do you know what I mean? You see players get sent off for that all the time. He reacted. You're not supposed to react. But I wasn't quite sure why they didn't give it. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was for something else. I didn't realize that the ref actually saw it on VAR and decided it wasn't a red card. That's nonsense.
Well, it was actually the lino that gave the decision. Yeah, because I was just thinking, okay, cool. They've just come together. They've both fallen down. That's it. Next thing, he's waving his flag. He goes over and speaks to him. Penalty. Yeah, but you see this in every game, man. Like, you watch a lot of football. Every time they run over to that TV screen, the decision is overturned. Yeah, so I was just sat there. I was like, cool, he's getting sent off. Yeah, so they gave him the red card, gave the penalty. Next thing, VAR's in his ear, and he starts trotting. I said to Ola, I said, bro, don't worry, that ain't a penalty. The game's dusted. He was like,
yeah, as soon as he runs over there, you know what it is.
As soon as he goes there, he's not changing. He's changing his mind from the decision that was given. They do it every time. Yeah, that little bitch Bamford, when he came on, all my days, I was cussing him, absolutely cussing him when he was warming up at half time and that. Yeah, I was going, this guy's shit. Yeah, he comes on, first touch, he scored, disallowed because he fouled the defender. Yeah, then he missed a penalty. Then he won another penalty that got overturned. I was like, bro, he done more in fucking 45 minutes than our whole team combined. It was mad. But listen, we got the win. That's all that matters. It weren't pretty at all, man. It really weren't pretty, but we're still top. But this is why I sit there cautious and people go, oh, you're negative in that, because that game, Jesus was shocking, by the way. That was his worst performance this season. Yeah, couldn't get in the game. Every time he got in the game, he gave it away or fell over. Martin Odegaard got hooked again. Set up the goal. Other than that, disappeared. It's very similar to the Liverpool game. He set up the goal. That was it. Didn't know he was on the pitch. And then, yeah, the defending, Saliba gave a penalty away for a handball. Maybe he's caught the bozo gene off of fucking Gabriel, because he didn't look clever at all in the second half. Yeah. And our midfield was just non-existent. And this is why I get the ump sometimes. And I sit there and I say, look, when we bring players off the bench, we drop massively. So the players that are on the pitch have to perform every week. Yeah, and the pressure on them to perform every week is going to get to them at some point. I still think we'll be top by the World Cup. Yeah, I still think we'll be top by 1st of January. Yeah, because the games that we've got, we should be beating Southampton, Forest, Wolves. We've got Chelsea at the bridge, and then we've got West Ham and Brighton. Then it's the transfer window opens. And this is going to show me how ambitious this football club is now, because that squad is not good enough to go all season and win the league.
No, not at all. But you're not gonna sign no one in January.
That's what I'm saying. But we need to. If this club had any ambition, they'd go out there and they'd go, right, let's go and buy Salcedo from Brighton. Let's go and buy Ivan Toney. Let's go and buy Madison.
I know, but your ambition, your ambition is to finish in the top 4, and you will. Do you know what I mean? So why would you sign? Why would you sign someone? That doesn't make sense. Your ambition isn't to win the league.
But this is my point. People want to get on my case because I want to win the league. We're in the best position we have been in after 10 games ever.
You're going to be in the best. You're in the best position to win the league than you'll probably be for the next 5 years, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Because next season Chelsea will be more settled and they will spend another 400 million again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No doubt we're going to spend more money because we need to back our manager. So we're probably going to spend another 250 million in the summer again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what Liverpool are going to do because they're bums, but like, and I don't know what Tottenham are going to do. But I know Man United and Chelsea are spending money in the summer. I know that. So this is the best possible chance you lot have of actually shithousing a Premier League title, just based off the fact that Man United and Chelsea are at the beginning of a new transition with new managers. Liverpool are at the end of their cycle and falling away. Tottenham are doing Tottenham things. Do you know what I mean? And Man City faltered the other day. This is the closest you'll ever get to winning the league.
This
I
is like a
reckon in the
Leicester
next
type
5 years.
season, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
when Leicester, it's like everyone's. To be fair, Tottenham have had their best start ever to a Premier League season, but they're not great. But the thing, I said this when I was on with Henry last night. Although they're boring to watch, they are pretty. What's the word I used last night? They're pretty efficient. Yeah, economical.
Yeah, they are.
Everyone knows what their job is. Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody steps outside of doing something they're not comfortable doing. Yeah, and they're getting the results. They're getting the results. It's not pretty. I watched them against Everton. I thought they were pretty average, but Everton had no shots on target.
Yeah.
They're going to win the game. They're at home, no shots on target against them. With Kane up front, Son in the team, they're going to win that game. Yeah, as soon as the team starts peppering them, yeah, and then they start flapping, then we might see a different Tottenham. But we ain't seen that this season. And people say, oh, but yeah, they had loads of shots conceded and all that. Yeah, okay, well, I've watched most of the Premier League games this year, and most of them shots that Tottenham concede are pot shots.
Yeah,
it's not like they're clean through missing one-on-ones every week, and Tottenham
no, they're not.
Like Lloris is turning into the best keeper in the world, and that.
Nah, they're hard to break down. Lloris, apart from, I think like the Lisbon game in the Champions League, I ain't seen Lloris making bare saves. It hasn't been that. It hasn't been that at all. So
the same.
Tottenham are hard to break down.
100%. You've got them tomorrow as well, haven't you?
I think it's going to be a stink fest, mate.
It's at Old Trafford, right?
It's going to be fucking horrible, yeah. It's going to be horrible, bruv. I reckon we beat them, or it's going to be the most boring 0-0 of my life, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he ain't going to come there to sit and do anything.
They're not coming here to do nothing, bruv. It's going to be all on us to try and make something happen. And if they can catch us on a break or catch us from set pieces, they will. That's what it's going to be. Tottenham are not coming out to play football tomorrow. Like, they're not. Like, they don't. Like, I think there's no danger of Tottenham coming to play football tomorrow. So we have to make a game of it.
And then you've got to try and break down a team that have conceded 10 goals all season.
That's what I mean. And we can't, bro. Like, we're not. That's our biggest weakness, is actually breaking teams down. It's our biggest weakness, man. So, oh man, it stinks of a 0-0, bruv. It stinks of it.
Yeah, 100%. Here we go. We've got a Spurs fan in the chat. It says the quality of the shots our opponents have is 20th in the league. Well, there you go. That sums it all up then. So people can sit and highlight how many shots Spurs have conceded. They're shit shots. They're half chances. It's like chances created stat. Yeah. What type of chance is it? Is the player on balance? Is it a striker? Is he on his weak foot or his strong foot? Chance created is a load of bollocks. Did he have a man around him? Yeah. Did he have? Was he jumping in between a centre back that's 4 foot higher than him? Like, do you know what I'm saying? There's fucking chances created. It's the same as stats like that. One of the stats in the Leeds Arsenal game was Arsenal haven't lost to Leeds for 22 years. Well, I'm not surprised. They're in the fucking championship for 16 of them.
That's what I mean. It makes it look like you got a good record against them, and in reality, you just ain't played them, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
That's what they do. They make it sound bigger and better. In the press conference, it was mad, man. The way Arteta was bigging up Leeds, it was like we were about to play the champions of Europe. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's fucking Leeds. They're shit. Yeah, there's a reason they're 15th, mate. Yeah, they've got all the press in the world. Yeah, it's like, and then they just can't score a goal, which is why they're 15th.
Yeah, they're just runners, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is. They've just got legs in midfield and they'll just press. And if you have anything about you, you're going to slap them 5 or 6, because if you beat the press, you fucking clean through.
Yeah, that's why we pam them when we play them, bro. You beat that initial press and they're there for the taking.
That's why Man City smashed them 7 last season.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? If you just bypass their midfield, you're getting in on goal every time. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. But we were shocking. We were shocking. But anyway, let's move on to Man United before we talk about your next 2 fixtures. Obviously, we highlighted you got Tottenham tomorrow, but that Warfest the other night, bro. I didn't watch the whole 90. I'm kind of glad I didn't, but I did see some highlights. Your mate Bruno dropping another stinker.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does every single week, and he used to do it every week, but then he used to be able to hide behind GA, and now he can't even do that. He's a disgraceful footballer, bro, and he's actually got a lot of support from a section of this fan base, and I don't understand. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand what they see in him. Like, he's literally our worst player, and the reason why he's our worst player is because he doesn't get rotated. He doesn't get
Yeah, that's
rotated. He's the biggest problem. He's the biggest problem, bro. We play better football without him, except we never really get to play without him. So yeah, man. Until we get rid of Bruno, our ceiling's very low, very low.
See, that's the thing. Like you've got players in your team that you rotate quite a lot. Like Luke Shaw, he'll come in and out.
All of them, bro.
Centre backs. If the centre backs are fit, then you know the centre backs are starting pretty much.
Yeah.
But if you're going into midfields and wing back positions and striker positions, that gets changed pretty much every week, apart from him, which is true. And the thing is, when you've got him in your team, he's a passenger. Every time I watch him, like this season, especially, I just watch him and I think, fuck me, you really can't be asked, can you? Like, it really looks like he just cannot be bothered. Yeah, and I don't know whether that's because he's been told he's got to run a little bit more and he just can't do it. So then by the time he gets, I'm trying to think outside the box here. Maybe it's an excuse, but by the time he gets the ball, yeah, he's then so fucking worried about shit. I need to make the pass amazing straight away because he's so shit technically on the ball and he's got no fucking wing mirrors to see where he's going. It's just, oh, slap it forward. Yeah, and maybe that's because he's being told to run more. That's because he's told fucking, I don't know. Maybe he's panicking. Maybe he just don't want to be there, mate. Maybe it's that. Maybe he don't like the manager, but the manager likes him for something.
But you know what it is? I think he likes the manager. I just think he genuinely doesn't know his limitations. He actually thinks he's a good footballer. Do you know what I mean? And that's the worst problem with him, because the difference between players like him and players like Scott McTominay is Scott knows he's not that good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Scott knows he's not that good. And that's the reason why, he's improved a little bit under this manager, because you could tell that he's listening and he's trying to make himself useful. Bruno thinks he's got it, bruv. He thinks he's got it. Do you know what I mean? And because he thinks he's got it, he's dangerous, bro. He's dangerous for us. He's a big liability for us because he thinks he's better than he is.
He's got that Granit Xhaka tax from before we moved him forward. Yeah, maybe you need to just put him up front.
They both got the same level of confidence, except Xhaka's technically a better footballer than him. This is the problem.
Maybe you should play him false nine. That way he's as far away from fucking midfield as possible, and he might be better.
He can't control the ball though, so it's like you play it up to him, he can't control it, and then he can't dribble either. Do you know what I mean? So it's
he can't dribble. He can't.
So he's just mad isolated. He needs players around him, because if you play him away from people, he will never hold on to the ball. Like, there's not a single position I can think on the pitch where his skill set's needed.
Yeah, man, I can think of one. Left back, bro. Left back in the changing room.
That's it.
Yeah, he can make the orange juice at half time and the shop goes
absolutely, bro. Listen, electrolytes and that, bro. Like, this guy is dusty. He's a dusty player, bro. There's no position, that you need the skill set Bruno's got. You can't pass. His shooting's massively overrated as well. Massively overrated, bro. The guy misses the target more often than not. So the fact that he was scoring all them goals at one point, 50% of his goals were pens.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, they were.
Like, literally,
how many goals since that season has he scored? That season where he stat padded 27 goals or whatever.
Yeah, not too many.
I bet he ain't scored 27 since in the last season and a half.
I don't think so, no. I don't think.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like fucking take away penalties, because you got a lot of penalties that season.
We did.
In all competitions. You got a lot. I think it was every
before that games. And before that, even Rashford was eating off penalties as well. You know what I mean? Rashford was eating off penalties as well. I think one season he scored 9 penalties or something like that before Bruno came in. So United had been eating off penalties under Solskjaer for a minute. No, but as a team, not creating enough, not scoring enough outside the pens. Horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. You need to be in the box to get penalties, and you lot just don't seem to have whatever it takes to get in the box. I don't know why that is. I don't know whether Ten Hag's probably still trying to figure out his best 11, which is why he's rotating quite a lot. But I don't think it's just the rotation that's cocking your team up. I think it's the fact that the level of player, regardless of rotation, overall in your 11 just ain't good enough. Right, so you can pick any 11 you want. It's still not going to be that great. It's going to be all right, and it'll get you through most games without defeat, which it will over the course of a season. But then when one of them players is injured, like Martial, for example, or Rashford, for example, the drop-off from there is just totally different.
Yeah,
because you're bringing in shit players. Yeah, and this is what we had, when we brought Arteta in. Like, I'm going to give Arteta a bit of credit here because some of the players he's bought have been decent. Yeah, but some of the players he fucking inherited, he got very, very, very lucky with as well, with the likes of Martinelli and Saka and Smith Rowe, you know, Saliba's
the right
coming back.
age. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Saliba, Tierney that he don't seem to like. But you need to get rid of some players out of that club real quick starting in January, man, because otherwise they're just going to fucking fleece the money until the end of their contract. You're going to get nothing from. Like Phil Jones is still there on 100 grand a week. Why?
But Phil Jones is definitely going to get a coaching job or something, because I don't know why they're keeping him there, bro. It's like they're trying to send him upstairs. Maybe he's learning how to do accounting or something. Because I don't know why the fuck Phil Jones is there, bruv. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I can only assume that, yeah, he's going to be like an accountant or something, or like a youth coach or something. Because why the fuck is he there?
Yeah, there's a good question for you. I think we've had this before, though. Bruno or Odegaard? Who would you take? Oh, you take Odegaard, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. That's not even a hard. That's not even hard, bro. Like Odegaard can control the football, so he's already ahead of Bruno. Like the bar's low, bro. The bar's extremely low, my guy.
I wouldn't take either of them. I can't lie. I'd be looking for someone completely different. But there we go. But yeah, it's mad. Yeah, you've obviously got Tottenham coming up tomorrow. We've obviously spoke about that a little bit, but
yeah,
after that you've got Chelsea in. Yeah, is it Chelsea?
Yeah, it's horrible, bro.
Yeah, that's not
horrible.
an easy run.
It's horrible, bro. I'll be completely honest, man. Like them two back to back, it's nasty, man. Like you don't want them.
What is the Chelsea game at the Bridge?
I think it must be. Yeah, I think it must be, because we won't have 2 home games.
Maybe. Although you played at home. No, it will be at the Bridge because you played at home at the weekend. Max you have in a row normally is 2, isn't it? 2 home games and it goes away.
Yeah, it's at the Bridge, man. But we don't have a bad record there. Not that
they're playing right though, man. They're playing pretty decent at the minute.
They're playing all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're playing all right. They're getting
making
good results.
Average players look a little bit better. That's for sure.
They're getting decent results. The performances are still not. They're still not great. You know what I'm saying? I think we could definitely we could make a point there. I think we could for sure. Chelsea are looking better though, but I don't think they've fully turned the corner yet. I still think there's going to be a few bumps in the road. Hopefully we are one of them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, to be fair, their run of fixtures that they've had under Potter has been pretty nice for him.
Yeah, pretty favourable. Do you know what I mean? He ain't had really any tough games, really.
Nah, no, that's true, man. He ain't lost a game yet.
Yeah.
Didn't
they lose to Salzburg or something like that? Or was that under Tuchel? Wasn't that his first? No, they drew his first.
They drew. Yeah, they scored right at the end, so it was 1-1. Yeah, they scored at the end. But yeah, he ain't lost a game yet. But the teams he's played, yeah, they should be beating them teams. They should be beating Wolves. I mean, they're fucking shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they don't score any goals. So as soon as you go 1-0 up, you've won the game.
Yeah, fact. Nothing but facts, bro. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, they should be beating the teams they're beating, but they weren't doing that before. They were getting draws before, which is why Tuchel fucked off or got sacked. But yeah, I think the Tottenham game for you lot tomorrow, I don't know, man. That's a flip of a coin. I can't lie. Like you lot are not playing great, and they're just fucking boring to watch, but they're getting results.
Yeah, but the thing is, with Man United not playing great, bro, it's like, bro, Man United go from playing well to not playing well. We're just inconsistent with our football at the moment because we're learning a new football. Like Tottenham looks shit every week, bruv. We don't. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. Sometimes we look good, sometimes we look shit, innit? Like we're still kind of learning. There's still stuff going on. So the one thing I would say is I don't know. I don't know what Man United are going to turn up. We could end up playing some really good football. Like we could, because I've seen it. So like I don't know what Man United is going to turn up. I'm not sure if we're going to stink the place out or if we're going to play good football. I'm sure that Tottenham are going to stink the place out because that's the only way they know how to play.
Yeah, 100. Bro, I think they slapped somebody 6 this season, didn't they? Was it New?
Yeah, Leicester, but they still conceded 3 or something like that.
Yeah. Other than that, they've been pretty conservative and just sitting back and chilling. Yeah, but if they've been efficient though, man. They've got them 2 up front, and they will always score goals in the Premier League. Doesn't matter who they play against. Yeah, and they don't need that many opportunities to score them goals either. And that's the difference between them and you at the moment. Yeah, you have a couple of opportunities and you miss them. Yeah, they have 2
Yeah, we definitely
opportunities.
need
One's in
more
the back of the net at
opportunities to
least.
score than Spurs. 100%, we need more.
Yeah, that game's a flip of a coin. If I had a gun to my head and somebody said you've got to put 10 quid like on the winner, yeah, I'd be picking Tottenham. I can't lie. 1-0 shithouse win.
It would make sense. It would make sense.
But then the Chelsea game, that's going to be a completely different game. They're at home. Yeah, you can go and do a Tottenham to them.
Oh, 100%. It would be good to see how if we do win that game, for instance, how Chelsea respond and how Potter responds, because this is his first big game in it. So if he loses it, it'd be interesting to see how he responds. Obviously, the 2 games that we have won out of the big 6 teams have been at home. So do you know what I mean? And then we went to City and obviously lost. So yeah, it's one of them ones where it'd be interesting to see what would happen if we did take a win from them, how they would react to it. But yeah, man, it's a big week for us. It's a very big week for us. I'm not of the opinion that if we don't win both games or if we lose both games or something like that, then it means we're out the top 4 race. I'm not of that opinion at all, because getting into the top 4, like you need to beat the smaller teams. You need to beat the teams that are beneath you. You need to win the games you're supposed to win.
In fact, Arsenal used to do that under Wenger all the time. Get slapped every big game, but beat all the shit and get top 4 every year.
Well, exactly.
Even on the season, beat Newcastle.
Bro. Under Louis van Gaal, bro, I've seen Man United have the best top 6 record in the league and finish outside the top 4. It happens. It absolutely happens. So
the thing is, it's too early in the season anyway.
Exactly.
Like if let's say you lost both of them games, yeah, right, you'd stay on 16 points. Like Chelsea would go 6 points clear, plus their other game, maybe 9 points clear. But then if Chelsea have a little blip, yeah, they've got us coming up. That could be a loss.
And then they've still got to play us again at Argaff. Like, so
and they've still got to play City, they've still got to play Liverpool, they've still got to play Spurs again. They've got to play us twice. There's
a lot of football to be played, Lee, man. So when people go on like to win the top 4, you need to beat the teams around you. You don't. Arsenal been losing to every other team around them and finishing in the top 4 for fucking donkeys. So like it literally doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? It's not to say that like I don't think we need to get points from these games. I believe we will get points from these games. Do you know what I mean? I believe we will get points from these games. Yeah, I'm of the opinion where we can definitely get 4 points from these 2 games for sure. From whoever. I don't care who we beat. Like, do you know what I mean? The points are the points. But I feel like we'll win one of these games. So it's one of them ones where even if we didn't, bruv, it doesn't change anything, like in my opinion, because the goal was always to finish in the top 4. So because of that,
you still think you will?
Yeah, I do. So I think we're going to strengthen in January.
At whose expense? Because like Arsenal and City, they are pretty much nailed on.
I don't really
know.
Now. I don't really know, bro. Do you know what I mean? I really don't know, because I think that Spurs could still fall out based on how they're playing.
Arsenal could still fall out.
Arsenal could definitely still fall out. Chelsea could easily, their run of form could change, and then all of a sudden the honeymoon period on the Potter could go sour. You never know. Like there's so many different factors for each team, yeah, that could happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bunch of what ifs at the moment. That's all it is. But that's the beauty of football, because you just never know. But I've got reasoning for every single team except Man City, yeah, for falling out of the top 4. Every single team. Like there's definitely a possibility that all of them, including us, could fall out. All of them. All of them. Do you know what I mean? So
this is a fair point, man. Arsenal ain't nailed on. The bench is shocking. It is. This is what I just said though. If Thomas Partey gets injured, we're going with Bambi Lokonga in midfield. That guy, I don't know what he does. Yeah, and if Jesus gets injured, then we're going with Eddie. He's come on for 10 sub appearances this season in the league and got 0 goals. So
but that's what I'm saying. If you have to play 5 games, yeah, without 5 games with Eddie, yeah, and Lokonga in your starting lineup, we'll see what happens then, innit? Because that's what happens in football, bro. Stranger things have happened. It could be an injury, it could be a suspension, it could be anything, bro.
Yeah, Jesus is only 1 yellow still from a suspension.
Yeah.
So if he can get all the way to the World Cup, yeah, without that suspension, then I think it gets chalked off come the new year anyway, and it's up to then 10 yellows.
I think so. But bruv, there's so many different things. There's so many different ways. Yeah, I could see teams not making it. It's way too early, Lee, bro. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's way too early. I still believe that we get top 4, and I also believe that we sign in January. We definitely bring in a striker. So it's just one of them things where I think regardless of the results this weekend, there's still a shitload of football to play.
Well, we were supposed to play City today. Tomorrow, but then obviously that got cancelled because of our PSV game. When Lizzie died, they'd stopped the PSV fans coming over, so they postponed the game. So we're playing Thursday in Europa.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, we're playing Thursday. We were supposed to play City tomorrow, but that game's now going to be next year. So that would have been mad because now's probably a nice time to play City. Like them just coming off the back of that loss. And
but you never know though. Sometimes you think it is, yeah, and then then just fucking roll you over, blood.
That's why I'm saying.
That's what I mean. Because I swear we beat Liverpool, and then they fucking went and slapped thingy 9-0 the next game, innit, bro? Like, bro, sometimes their man could just fucking. I don't know. Sometimes they
look at when we played Liverpool the other week, man. We fucking beat them, and then they go and beat City. That goal was funny as well, man. I can't lie. I was like, what is Cancelo doing? He's turned into a prime Mustafi.
Bro, you know what it is like? You know what it is with him, yeah? Like it was the indecision is what killed him, because if he went for the ball aggressively, yeah, he would have won it. But he kind of half stuck his foot in. Should I go for it? Should I not go for it? That's what killed him. That's what killed him. It's because he wasn't decisive. If he was decisive and aggressive, because I see Lissandro do that all the time, and 9 times out of 10 he wins the ball. And if he doesn't win the ball, he takes the man, no problem. But he makes sure that you're not leaving. Do you know what I mean? It's like he wins the ball or he takes you out. There's no, I'm just going to stick my foot in and see what happens. Cancelo just kind of
you either go in and wipe him out, or you just stand off him, and then once he touches the ball, then you go in on him. Do you know what I mean?
100%. That's what he didn't do either.
He takes a poor first touch or something, and then just clatter him.
Exactly, but he didn't do either. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he's an idiot, mate. He's an idiot still, and it was bound to happen though.
Mate, that game was mad. It was such an open game. Yeah, like it was just ridiculous. I didn't expect it to be so open. I thought that City were a little bit naive with that, man. I can't lie. I thought they should have fucking. I know like Liverpool were going to be the wounded animal, and they got a good record against Pep at home, but I thought Pep fucked that up a little bit. He went too fucking wild with it. He should have just sat back for a little bit, and then. But they were just throwing everything at it at 0-0, and I was like, it's better not to fucking lose this game, innit? But it is what it is. It helped Arsenal out, so who gives a shit?
Pep, I don't know. Like Pep, I don't know. I think Pep fucked it still. I think he fucked it, bro. Like the formation and that was looking mad, bro. Like I can't lie, bro. He was playing like Kevin De Bruyne. It was like
the fucking thing was upside down, isn't it?
Bro, he was playing Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, fucking like right wing or something like that, or something like that, or like he looked like he was almost playing a diamond or something, bro. It was a mess, bro. Do you know what I mean? He fucked it, man. He absolutely fucked it.
He does this a lot. He does this in the Champions League quite a bit as well. That's why I was a little bit shocked that he done it in the league, because normally he has the league patterned. Yeah, Champions League he overthinks it a little bit, but he overthought that game for sure, man. Yeah, and it was stupid, very naive. But listen, what you got coming up, man?
Basketball season's back tonight, so I think I got my basketball watch along start. Start back tonight. So yeah, like you guys that are there with me, do you know what I mean? That always watch the basketball up late, bro. Back to sleepless nights, man. Fucking hell. That's it.
Good luck with that. Quick question from Chike before we wrap this up. Big up, mate. Which player has scored the most goals for United? What, this season? Rashford, right?
This season, I think it's Rashford, yeah.
Is he fit at the moment?
Yeah, he is.
He's back, yeah? Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm going live 4 minutes ago with Terry, so make sure you come and check that out. Go and spam his chat. I'm sure he's going to be on a fucking wind-up one again, like he always is. But we'll put him to bed like we do every week. We'll tuck him in. We'll give him his cocoa, and yeah, well, he'll be telling me, let me talk. He needs to get that Kevin De Bruyne clip. Let me talk. So every time I talk, he could just press it. But yeah, other than that, I'll have a few clips out later, early hours of the morning, tomorrow morning as well. And yeah, man, make sure you all make your way over there. Rance's Twitch is in the chat. Make sure you follow my TikTok. Let's build up that. Get on that. That's pinned as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And Rance's Twitch is in the chat as well. So is the link for Terry's show. So we're out of here, people. Adios, amigos. Arteta fuera. Ciao.